Hello guys, welcome back to Showlove Celebrity News and Updates, where we bring you the right update and all of what you will like to know. If you are new here, or if at all you are just passing by for the first time, please take some minutes of your time to subscribe, like, comment and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any of my uploads. Carlos Alcaraz is not backing down from his comments regarding the ATP calendar, with the world number 3 telling reporters in Beijing that many players have the same views and opinions on the matter. In case you missed it, the Spaniard expressed his frustration with the schedule when he played in the Laver Cup in Berlin last week. In doing so, the four-time Grand Slam champion went as far as to say that this might somehow kill some players. Probably they are going to kill us in some way. Right now a lot of good players are going to miss a lot of tournaments because of that. Sometimes, you don't want to go to a tournament. I'm not going to lie, I have felt this way a few times already. Sometimes I don't feel motivated at all. But as I've said many times, I play my best tennis when I smile and enjoy it on court. That's the best option to keep motivating myself, Alcaraz said a couple of days ago. This week, the 21-year-old arrived in Beijing to begin his Asian tour. Upon arriving in the Chinese capital, he was asked about the comments he made just days earlier, and in his answer, the Spaniard seemed to have no regrets. I have seen and I have heard a lot of players complain about the schedule and about the calendar as well, Alcaraz said in Beijing. Following the Spanish tennis star's comments, Jannik was asked to share his thoughts on the calendar. I'm not saying the world's number 1 tennis player disagreed with the four-time major champion, but he did give a politically correct answer, essentially refuting the statements of one of his biggest rivals. The schedule is quite long obviously these years. But we players, we can still choose what to play and what not to play, the Italian said. At the pre-tournament press conference in Beijing, Carlos Alcaraz was informed of Jannik Sinner's comments, and he was asked to respond. The world number 3 then later confirmed that he had given his personal opinion on the whole situation in Berlin, but again pointed out that this was not something that was in the best interests of the players. It's about different feelings in every person. So I'm talking about myself, that the schedule, it's been so tight since the first week of January till the last week of November. We have to talk about it ourselves and we have to do something about it, Alcaraz said. The 21-year-old spoke not only about the schedule during his press conference, but also about Nadal and what he expects to happen in the near future. After losing in the second round of the Paris Olympics, then withdrawing from the US Open and Laver Cup due to not being fit to compete, the 22-time major champion has agreed to represent Spain in the Davis Cup final next November. Given the circumstances of the past few months, the general opinion is that a 38-year-old has decided to retire after playing his last match for Spain in the Davis Cup. Carlos Alcaraz, who is also registered to compete, confirmed that he is excited about the Davis Cup final in Malaga, but he also expressed his hope that this tournament will not be Nadal's last as a professional tennis player. I don't want to think that it is a potential last dance for him in Malaga. Obviously it is a great support having him in the team. He can bring a lot of experience. For me it's going to be my first Davis Cup final, it's going to be a great experience for me. To have the chance to spend more time off the court, on the court as well with him, it's going to be great for Team Spain, and I think for the country as well that we're playing in Spain. Hopefully it's not going to be the last time for him, the 21-year-old said. Carlos Alcaraz is expected to make his second appearance in Beijing this week. The second-seeded Spaniard will open his campaign against Giovanni Bicchiericard for the first time in his career, a match in which he is the favorite despite a poor showing on hard courts in the summer. Last year, the world number 3 made a strong debut at the China Open, reaching the semi-finals, before losing in straight sets to Jannik Sinner. In the next 10 days, Carlos Alcaraz will be hoping to do well in Beijing and leave behind a very disappointing US Open. Thank you for watching to the end. If you have something to tell us about this video, leave your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matters a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share.